Hello, hello. Hi. Yes, if you saw that little mess up, shh, himitsu, himitsu, secret. Himitsu desu. Yeah, hey, welcome back. I hope everybody's been having a real good week. I hope everybody had a really good weekend. Yeah. I hope everybody's just been doing well, yeah. It's been pretty chill for me. I did get my chapter posted on time. Thank you. Thank you. I filmed another video. So there's going to be another video this week, hopefully. I haven't finished editing it, but after I do that, we're going to be set, guys. We're going to be chilling. Okay. And so, I mean, that's the tea, really. I forgot to get my second chat popped up. So I'm going to do that and we're going to hang out for a minute. Because I'm really good at forgetting the things that I need to do. So let's see. This weekend, what did I even do? I mean, other than what I said, not much. I ended stream a little bit early on Friday. I was kind of tired. I was kind of the tires. But now I'm doing pretty good. There we go. Now we have second chat set up. There we go. I could see you now. The other thing I did is that you can't, I don't think you'll be able to see it. Can you? You can. That stack of books. That stack of books. That was what was holding up my camera. So you might be thinking to yourself, wow, that's so great. You got a real camera or a real tripod and no. Now my phone is balancing on a mug upside down, a stack of index cards, a pack of pencils, and a flashcard box. Professional. Actually, I'm not even professional. I'm literally amateur. I'm literally the definition of amateur. But yes, that's what's happening. So, if the camera falls, we'll just all have to pray for my screen being okay. Tee-hee. So this week, I've been doing, we know the drill. I've been doing pretty good with streaming, where it's been pretty consistent in terms of starts sometime between 12 and 2, goes until 3 to 4 to 5. So this week is going to be a little different, and next week's also going to be a little different. And so I'm really sorry in advance, because I know I haven't been streaming for very long. And so it's a little silly of me to already be okay, it's changing it up on you. And I'll post a community tab now that I have better details. But what I can tell you is that tomorrow, probably no stream. So okay, I should preface. The reason why stream is different this week and next week is because I've been talking about it a little bit. I've been having this internship thing, the shadowing opportunity being set up for me at a local hospital, and that's finally gone through. And so that's this week and next week. And hopefully that's it. Hopefully that's it. And then there should only be one more week in the summer when I'm not home to stream, that streams would be different. Hopefully after that, it's pretty consistent. That's the dream, boys. So yes, today's Monday. Today we're going to have a good stream. I'm hoping it's going to be a long stream, though I will let you know my tummy has been a little upsetty today. And so that's not been enjoyable. And so if I end stream early, really early, just know I have no intentions of doing that. And so I'm sorry. But tomorrow is a Tuesday. Tomorrow, Tuesday, I won't be able to stream because I'll be at my internship thing. Wednesday, you can expect a new video, but I'd say I would not plan on a stream. Thursday, we might have a short stream. Depending on when my internship lets me out, we might be able to have a short stream. And then Friday, no stream, unfortunately. Friday's my longest day, and it's almost a full working day. And I know I'm really sorry. If I had it my way, I would also not want it to be this way, so I'm sorry. But for now, we're gonna deal. I'm sorry in advance, but that's okay. Because then hopefully I'll have. Well, I can't actually tell you what I'm going to see because it'll dox me, but maybe I'll be able to tell you something, right? That would be nice. But who knows? Yeah, that's what's going on. So, sorry. But other than that, this stream should be totally normal, totally good. The last fanfiction writing stream we did, people were really excited about it, and so I'm hoping that we get some excitement for this one too. Also, I do recall that yes, I did start a drawing last stream, and I have not finished it. And don't you worry, it's still hanging out. We're still chilling. It's not going away. The thing is, you see what had happened was, I am now horrifically under pre-written for my chapters. Yay. Usually at any point, and so for example on a Monday, I would like to have my chapter for Saturday completely written, my chapter for the Saturday after this Saturday completely written, needing to be edited, and working on the chapter after that. So I'm not there yet. I have a first draft of this Saturday's chapter and a rough draft, not even halfway finished. So, okay, I talked about this issue last time, but when I wrote in my plans for this so I started writing this fanfic right about, I guess it was literally like 6 weeks ago, because I just posted the 5th chapter and I was writing the fanfic for a week before that. So I guess let's say 6 weeks ago I started. And I started writing it, and then I got 3 chapters in, and I was like, okay, I feel like I'm at the point where I can make a plan. And so I sat down, and I was like, okay, what do I want to happen? What's the big things I want to happen in each chapter? And so I laid it out by chapters, and I ended up with 9 chapters. Cool. That's a very good number of chapters. Especially I write 5K to 7K usually for each chapter is my general. So for this chapter, yikes! I wrote in a chapter 6.5. So the draft that we finished last time was chapter 6. Now I'm working on chapter 7. The problem is I wrote in a chapter 6.5. So right now, what I'm doing is writing chapter 6.5 and then figuring out which part is going to go in chapter 6 and which part's going to go in chapter 7. Because on their own, it's only a 4K chapter, and it's not substantial enough to deserve its own chapter. It's got stuff going on. I never turn on the light. It's fine. We don't need a light today. But I never, I don't remember what I was saying. I tried so hard. I promise. Oh, it's going to be one of those streams. Okay. So I'm writing chapter 6.5. Basically, this chapter is not going to be long enough to make its own chapter. It's not going to be substantial enough to make it interesting as its own chapter. And so instead, what we're going to get is this bullshit, which is absolute nonsense and garbage. And I'm sorry, but also no, I'm not. So I have about 4K written of chapter 6.5, and I put about 1K of it into chapter 6 and about 3K of it into chapter 7, and I'm almost done 6.5, and then we'll just continue through with chapter 7 as if that part of 6.5 was always in chapter 7. I hope this tracks for someone. It tracks for me. The other issue that I have encountered is that typically I write chapters of 5K to 7K words. Chapter 6 is currently over 10K. It's 10.5K. And chapter 7, I haven't even started on what I had planned for chapter 7, and it's already 3K. So, ooh, that's a yikes. That's a yikes. Okay. I'm a little nerves. I'm a little nervies. Ooh. Okay. Also, before we get started, I told you my tummy was a little upsetty spaghetti today, and so I have a energy drink. This is Prime. It's the blue raspberry. It's a hydration drink. It's not an energy drink. I think it said energy. I think it's like a sports drink, like hydration drink, whatever. They're supposed to make you feel better. This is not the energy drink version. I do realize I just said that. Oops. I got this flavor because it was easier to get in the fridge. My favorite is the lemon lime. This one's also good. I like it much better than I've liked any Gatorade I've ever had. So, not ad, not sponsored, but this is pretty good. I recommend. If you can find it and you can afford it, because I think it's like more expensive, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And water, I do have a cup of water here, but to be honest, water, I got this much through my water and it started making my tummy hurt again. So I stopped drinking it. If we had like ginger ale or whatever it's called, I would probably drink that, but I don't know that we even have that, so I'm not drinking it. Okay. So if we jump over to here, the problem that I think I forgot to fix before stream because I didn't check is that I didn't like pay attention if it was showing my screen. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gamers, I don't know what I'm doing. I should have done this before stream. I meant to do this before stream. How the fuck did I do it last time? Okay. I did a dumb, guys. That was really stupid. I'm so sorry. I don't know what my problem was. Like, okay, next time this happens and I go to fix something on Chrome, someone needs to tell me, hey, Bryn, all you have to do is change the properties of the one you already have. Because that was really, really stupid of me. I don't think I showed anything I'm not allowed to show, but it was really dumb. Oh, also, if you've been tagging along and you are following the, when will she even figure out how to listen to her music on stream? You're gonna be so proud of me. Guess what I did last night? A simple Google search. Oh my gosh, it was like the easiest solution ever. You literally press 2 buttons. I'm such an idiot. Anyways, I can listen to the music now. I'm so sorry. That was such an easy solution. I could have figured that out so easily. And I did not. And now here we are. All right. Cool. Gonna have a little bit of my hydration drink. Yum yum. I feel like, aren't all drinks hydration drinks though? Like at the end of the day. Food for thought. Okay. So I'm gonna set that up right there. Whoa, that moved the camera. Can you still see me okay? No, we're fine. We're chilling. That just moved the camera. If this phone falls, I'm real sorry. I'm real sorry in advance. It hasn't happened, and I don't want it to happen. But if it does happen, oopsie. Okay. Anyways, I have to reread what I wrote yesterday. I was gonna say 11, but no, it was like 1:30. when I was working on this. Okay. Ooh, I need to do a think. Oh, goodness gracious, golly gee, I need to do a think. Okay. So, so here's what we be thinking about. What am I gonna write? So, what do I want to happen in this like span? So here's what I do. Here's like my fan fiction writing process. See this? This is my notes for everything else that's going to happen in this chapter. I delete. Whoa. Tummy, ow. I delete things as I write them. So once they're at Kakariko, I'll delete that. And once they're with Impa, I'll delete that. But they also need to see Paya. So I gotta Paya. I want Paya to happen first. And then they're with Impa. And then they go to the inn and they watch a Dragon's Tear. And then romance. Whoa. And by romance, I just mean they're gonna be in love. Obviously. I mean, they are in love, but like. So, okay, I digress. I'm getting off topic. So I want to write something that's going to help me outline everything else they do in Zora's domain before they leave for Kakariko. And if none of this makes sense to you, that's fine. They're in a place right now, and they've been there for like half a day. And I've done most of the main things I want them to do there. They came there for they came there for like kind of no reason, but they came there, I made them go there for like 3 main reasons. And they've accomplished those reasons. And so now I don't want them to leave yet because that would be really silly of them to go there for half a day. It's like 3 days out of the way. And so I need to figure out what they're going to do for this day. I feel like they're just going to take baths. Like, genuinely bath time. And it sounds silly that they're having bath time, but the thing is, they didn't take any baths when they were in the place before they were in the place they are now. So bath time is kind of important, guys. Bath time is kind of a swagger idea, to be honest. But other than bath time, I mean, they could probably eat again. They could probably om nom again. I guess, but like, I don't know that I have any reason to make them om nom. Oh, I did want to have them watch Draconification Tier. Great. Yeah. I should do what I need to do. Okay, this is gonna also sound like an insane person, but I'm also streaming myself writing fan fiction on the internet, so I kind of am. I want to make them. I want to outline when they're gonna talk about each part of the trauma that I need them to talk about, because they have some trauma to go through. And I need them to do that when it's like appropriate to do so. Because otherwise I'm just gonna wind up having a lot of trauma to deal with at the end. Because I've written one other multi-chapter fic dealing with a similar themes. And not similar themes. Generally like applicable themes, I guess. And what happened was I was kind of struggling with how to deal with the trauma, like in the last chapters. And I understand chapter 7 of 9 is like kind of the end of the chapters, but you have to understand we are getting down to the wire here. Like if I can write something in, so, okay, they need to go to the Zora's domain. Let me read out to myself. Well, I'll read it out to you too. What are they going to do between now and the end? So they're in they're in Zora's domain. Then they go to Kakariko. Then they go to Hateno. And I guess Hateno is where they like... I don't think that's going to be the end because I want to have them travel at the very end. But that's going to be like the last time that they deal with anything serious. And then there's going to be like a 30-second epilogue at the end of one of the chapters. The end chapter. And then that'll be that. So what trauma did I write in for this poor child? So much, actually. This might be a go back and reread moment. Which we can do. It's just a little silly. But we can have a go back and reread moment. Unfortunately, go back and reread moments do mean that you're going to have to look at me talking instead of that, so that I don't show anything that I can't. But a go back and reread moment. Okay. So I'm literally looking at my fic on AO3, which I understand is insane. So that's fine. Sorry. Hold on, I have a really easy solution for that problem. I don't know why I never did that. Okay. So we're gonna make a little list for myself. So the first thing that he needs to deal with is the fact that well, it's not the first thing that's gonna happen, but it's the first thing that I remembered. No one knows his name, but everyone knows Zelda's. It's just like a point that I want to get in there that like drive home that his life is less important than hers. Which it's not, but that's what he thinks. He's gonna need to reconfess his feelings of... I'm going to write the word that I'm thinking of, but I'm not going to tell you because I think I'll get banned. Oh, okay, well that's fine. I pressed enter on Discord instead of like shift enter. That's fine. His body is different because he lost an arm and now he has like different scars, and that's a little silly, and I feel like he's gonna need to take a minute once he thinks about that. Just saying. Something that I've been trying to convey in this entire fic is like the overwhelming feeling of like the world is riding on your back. And for him, it's because it literally is. But for the reader, it's obviously that's not the case. I mean, God, I hope it's not the case. But I still feel like that feeling can be relatable to a certain extent. And so I've been trying to explore that. And so I think I'd like to wrap that up. We'll discuss it in depth at least once, if not twice more. And I think that's true. I think that's going to have to be a conversation with Zelda, because the same can be said for Zelda. Like, the world rode on both of their backs in a way that it definitely shouldn't have. Like, they're children. Well, they're not children anymore. They're adults, but they're basically children. I say as I am literally now younger than them. But they're little baby children, and they deserve everything to be good in the world. I am still looking through my fic, by the way. Otherwise, I would show you what we're doing. Just, all I'm going to write down is the word guilt. Just guilt. He has a lot of guilt. He needs to kind of deal with that, buddy. Buddy needs a little therapy. Ooh, in terms of Zelda, I want being alone to be discussed. Because she was like, I feel like Link would feel like he was alone, but in reality, like, Zelda was alone, right? Much think, not much decision. Much think is happening and not much decision. I just feel like I had something else to discuss in Zora's domain. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll definitely remember. And now I definitely don't remember. Is the thing. I don't know. I think what's going to happen is I'm just going to start writing this. And once we get to the memory on draconification, I'm going to remember what I wanted to say. And that's going to make my life easier. Because I feel like it had to do with that, right? Or like just generally like having to do with Zelda. And like, I'd have to reread the conversation I already wrote. But in the last chapter that I have not posted yet, so chapter 6, so this is 7, he talks to Zelda about like if he can still be her knight, basically, since he's now disabled. And that's something that I feel like I don't remember if I reached a like good enough conclusion, whether I'd like to go back to that or not. Ooh. Okay. Small. My brain says strappy or like scrappy, but I feel like that's just because I was listening to Hamilton earlier today. I guess I listened to Hamilton yesterday, but I was listening to it recently. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I'm just going to say in Lookout Landing, and then I can add an adjective later. Landing. Oh, I don't want it to be an as moment. As Link is led to the private room. Link is led to the private room. I feel like we could play a game that's like take a shot every time I mention the fact that something sends a shiver down someone's spine. Which tells me that maybe I should not say that anymore. Also, I'm biting my nail. I shouldn't do that. That's not good. Ah. Potatoes, hello, welcome in. How are you doing today? I had a pretty chill weekend, but it's going to be a pretty busy week for me, so I'm not looking forward to that. So in the meantime, I'm trying to write some of this fan fiction so that I can not focus on it, not have to focus on it later in the week. I'm doing good. You? Yeah. My tummy's a little upset today, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I could be worse. I could be worse. I'm just drinking my little sports drink and trying not to think of it. Joyce Mai, this is reminding me to write my fix too. Join us. Join the conglomerate. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm behind. Well, okay, I'm not behind. I just like to have a lot more pre-written than I currently have pre-written, so we're trying to fix that. Oh, and I don't know what I want to write right now. I feel like I need to do the tactic of like skipping this part and coming back to it, but I also know that I have like 500 more words tops in this part before I can move on to the next thing that happens. And so I just need to finish. Like, I feel like I'm about to write in so much more angst that I don't need to write in. Ooh. I have a thought and I need to write it down. To Kakariko, Sandelion. There we go. Okay. I'm going to know what that means. You're not going to know what that means, but I know what that means. I just write and then edit it later. It could be the crappiest work, but then when you get the idea, you finish it later. Yeah, my problem is that, I'm very self-critical. And so it's really hard for me to get words on a page unless I'm like really excited about what I'm writing. Which I am really excited about this. It's just that this is one of the more dull, like, take a deep breath type moments, which are important, but they're also much harder for me to write. And then I do a lot of changes in editing, but I also know that if I don't just write this, then I'm not going to want to write it later either. And so I just need to write it now because I think I know what I want to happen. I just need to make it happen. Is my problem. That's my vice. Which is why I'm streaming it, to hold me accountable, because otherwise I'd write 3 sentences and then go watch a YouTube video. Like, I deserve that. Like, no, you haven't done anything. Fellow procrastinators, I love that. I don't even know if it's procrastinators or just like over rewarding. I'm like, I worked so hard for 3 minutes. I deserve a 45-minute break. But then I do the work. It's just that it takes me 6 times as long. Like, I don't wait until the last minute. I don't know. It's bad. It probably is procrastination, to be honest, but I'm not ready to face that music yet. Also, I cannot spell. Last stream that I did fan fiction writing, I think I spelled horses with a U 3 times in a row, and then I eventually just started copying and pasting the word horse. It was pretty bad. But I haven't had to spell the word horse yet today, so it hasn't been too bad yet. Reese Whittington, Draconification. What the fuck is turning into a dragon? Hi, welcome in. If you are into Tears of the Kingdom, maybe don't let me answer this question. So I'm going to wait until you tell me it's okay to talk about this before I tell you. But yes, generally that is the meaning of the word draconification. But just tell me if you are playing Tears of the Kingdom or if you don't mind spoilers or what the deal is, and then I can probably answer that question. Oh, it's Tears of the Kingdom. I'm cool with spoilers. Okay, awesome. So draconification. Yeah, so basically the fandom I'm writing for right now is Tears of the Kingdom. I feel like I haven't explained this well enough. There's too many new people in chat and I haven't explained anything. Oh god. Okay, so the kingdom I'm writing, the fandom I'm writing for is Tears of the Kingdom. And the main couple that I'm writing for right now is Link and Zelda. So Link is the main character, you play as Link, and Zelda is like the princess that he protects. She's another part of like the main three. She turned into a dragon, and now she's not a dragon. So she unbecame a dragon because of him. And so there are literally, I was wondering what the thing is turning into dragons. There are literally only 4 people. That's a lot of people for me, okay? That's a lot of people for me. So she turns into a dragon, and now she's not a dragon, and now she's back with Link. And I am going to write angst about them watching the memory of that he had to watch of her talking about turning into a dragon. So there's later on I'm going to write the chapter where they rewatch the memory where she actually turns into the dragon. But I am going to have a little bit of like discussion right now about when they talked about it initially. I just finished a new chapter yesterday, and I'm getting that feeling when you finish a piece of media and you need to figure out what to write next. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I understand that feeling. I mean, even with 4 people watching, you still have more subscribers than me, so I can't be snippy. I think that's a compliment, so thank you. 4 people's a lot for me. It's really nice to see so many people active in chat. I really appreciate it. But yeah, my problem is that I only write for fandoms when I'm really inspired. So like, I loved Breath of the Wild, but I didn't know what I would write, and so I just didn't end up writing anything for it. Look what I can do, horse. Okay, potatoes. That's a little much, all right. We don't need to use that language here. I haven't had to write the word horse yet today, so everything's fine. Though I will say, after we break free from Zora's domain, they are going to be back on the horses, so we might have to go back to copy and pasting. I don't know why it was giving me grief last time. I could not figure it out. But yes, okay, so the plan is he's going to have 3 seconds of thinking about water in the bath, and then he's going to see Zelda, and Zelda's going to have taken a bath, and he's like going to be like, wow, that's crazy, bath time. And then they're going to eat something, which is Om Nom, and then they're going to watch the memory where they talked with Mineru about draconification. And Link is going to be like, yeah, I kind of started figuring it out then, but I didn't want to think about it. And so then then they can break free from Zora's domain. And by that I mean they'll go to bed and then they'll wake free from Zora's domain. I feel very lucky that the fandom I write for doesn't have any horses, but we do have cows. What fandom do you write for where they have cows but not horses? I mean, I think I could spell the word cow, to be fair. I could spell the word horse, it just wasn't typing. It wouldn't type, is the thing. That's all. I don't feel like I want to disclose that. I'm not embarrassing myself today. I understand. I'm writing fan fiction in front of people on the internet. So I understand. You're not liable to disclose that information. But just know, cow is an easier word to write than horse. I don't think I guess they have like ox or whatever in Zelda. Oh, in this specific Zelda game. They might have cows in other games, but they have ox, but they don't write them. And they have dondons, but I'm not going to go anywhere near the dondons, so I don't need to write about them either. I will say, I do feel like a crazy person every time I write out the word horriblin or like boko. And it's like, what are you trying to spell, girl? And I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Did I spell that right? My spelling is subpar. Suboptimal at best. Wow. Woo, it's gonna be a day. Why do I always choose to do these streams when I'm having a moment? I brainstormed once a paragraph full of the plot because usually I just wing it and it was the most chaotic thing. Prim. Okay. I'd like to, so I haven't done this for this fanfic, but we are going to take a moment just because you said that. And I'm just going to read to you one of my old fanfiction writing plot that I am in the middle of writing and it might not ever get posted, so it's fine. You don't need to know who any of these people are. Just appreciate the way that I've written this, okay? I'm not even going to read you the whole thing. Told from Lawanji point of view. Lawanji and Lanjan and Wei Ying might go to school together or in some way know each other. I don't know. No, how they do really isn't important. Just as kids, as high schoolers. At Wei Wuxian's Yuncheng's college going away party, Wei Ying drags Lawanji to the lake behind the house, saying that it wasn't really, that he won't be missed since the party isn't for him anyways. Things escalate, they kiss, Wei Ying goes off to college, great. Not long after this occurs, maybe a year or two, Wei Ying disappears. He's supposedly kicked out of school and is dropped off the face of the earth. Lan Zhan has noticed at some point during has noticed he has stopped aging. He makes it his mission to find Wei Ying again, reunite with him for sure. Reunite with his for sure soulmate. He finds Wei Ying at a homeless shelter? ? When Wei Ying sees him, he lashes out. Also, he had never realized the no aging thing because he had been on drugs or just very distracted with no one around him to point it out. Lan Chiwen finds out he went to such a dirty place like that for such a foolish boy and forbids him from doing it again to protect the family name because business. This is chaotic. Anyways, wait, where's the one line I'm thinking of? Don't do drugs, kids. Seriously, because we're getting there. He, of course, runs to the shelter, then goes to the hospital. Come to find out, Wei Ying didn't die exactly, but he had perhaps an Adderall overdose leading to his heart stopping and requiring resuscitation. Spelled wrong. Wei Ying's doctor is the one to clue Lawanji in and tell him that he was kicked out for illegal use. Like, this is so much more insane than anything that I'm actually writing. But it is the last time I wrote a crazy paragraph of plot, because this fic, I just started writing it, and then was like, later, I was like, oh shoot, I might want to detail out what I'm going to write for the plot, because I just had it in my heart. And then for this fic, I just had it in my heart, and so then I just wrote like bullet points, basically. Like, this is the whole description for this chapter. It's just 2 Kakariko, and then I just added Sandalion, because I had a thought. Paya, I added in this stream. With Impa, that tier at the end. Romance? Planning. Why did you not lowercase that word? Thank you. Okay, that's fine. I feel like that can be the end of bath time. Like, we don't need to keep going with bath time. That's plenty. That's plenty. And it gets out. I don't need to keep that on the list because I just wrote it. I mean, I still need to write him seeing her after the bath. But I can remember to do that. I think I'm going to use this as my background noise instead of my Spotify playlist because it sometimes messes with my mood when a happy song plays, but the scene is just abuse. Yeah, feel free. I like this background music. I taught myself last night how to listen to the music on OBS, but this is like my favorite working background music, so feel free to just hang out and listen to me ramble about how the heck I'm gonna get words on a page. I have written I've written 200 words is what I was gonna say. Like, that's pretty good for how not on topic I've been this entire stream. 200 words is not bad. Granted, I do need to write like 5 to 7K more, but 200's okay. If I can speedrun 10K words in 2 weeks for a character birthday, anything is possible at this point. Yeah, that's really impressive, because I write 10K words, but it's all nonsense. Generally, my chapters are anywhere from 5 to 7K, but generally, as the fic goes on, the chapters get longer. And so the chapter that we wrote last stream ended up being over 10K. And this chapter, we haven't even started on the main plot for this chapter, and it's already at 3.5K. So it's not looking good. So we're working on chapter 7 right now. I've posted up to chapter 5. I wrote in a chapter 6.5, which I don't know why. Well, I know why I did that, but like, I don't know how I thought I was going to solve this problem, because it can't be its own chapter. It doesn't have enough going on to make it like a worthwhile like update. But now I have 3.5K words in this chapter without even beginning the plot that I had intended this chapter to be. Last chapter will be 100,000. At this rate, I would not put it past myself. It went from like 5K, 5K, 6K, 6K, 7K, 10K. Now we're here. Pray for me. And I'm still trying to do weekly updates. I don't know why. I don't know why that's the choice I made. But it's only 9 chapters. It's only 9 chapters. So if we continue at this rate, hopefully we don't get too much higher than like 15. Usually when my chapters go on, the quality just gets worse. I don't see that with myself as much, just because I specifically plan out what I want to do in each chapter, that it's less so about the quality of writing and more so about what's happening, if that makes sense. Like, if I plan out that I want them to get the Kakariko and I want them to have a romance scene right at the end, then I will just write until I feel satisfied with everything I've written and I've hit that point. And so, because I think I choose to write that way, like, I already have these scenes in particular, I already know how they're going to play out. It's just the parts in between and like kind of some of the details when they're there that I need to work on. But generally the length of the chapter doesn't indicate quality for me. But I can understand how it does, if that makes sense. Like, I think it's like, it's just based on your writing style. No, thanks to Zora. That's correct English. Shut up. Zora's a species, not a name. Thanks, Google Docs. You're much appreciated. Ah, that's stupid audio. That's stupid dialogue. Oh, I don't like that. Why do they need to have dialogue at all, to be honest? What if they just don't? Like, I just had a whole huge dialogue scene. What if we just don't talk right now? I think that's probably just what's gonna happen. I just don't want them to talk. Her face is lightly blushed from the beat. That'll give you a blush, all right. Jesus, what? Okay, in my credit, B and H are kind of close on the keyboard. U and horse has no excuse, but this is pretty close. Dialogue is the way I get most of my words in, especially if a character I love is in the scene. I don't know that I struggle with dialogue. I mostly don't write it. Because most of my fics are more like mental processing. And so a lot of the dialogue comes in like very long conversations, but most of my word count comes in non-dialogue. This is one hell of a thing to watch at 2 a.m. Welcome in, Di. Yeah, I would say it is. Welcome in. That's a first impression. I'm writing for the Tears of the Kingdom fandom, so if you... I mean, there's not really any spoilers at this point, to be honest. Like, because it's post-canon and it's all just headcanon right now, so... I wouldn't worry too much. I guess that can be... I don't need that word. But to make conversation earlier, that was pretty funny. Yeah, I don't... So... No, I can't say I have an excuse for this behavior. Welcome in. Her face is lightly blushed. Slightly? Lightly? We can go slightly. That's fine. Google wants it. Google gets what Google wants. Except for me taking out the Z before Zora. Zora's a species. Her face is slightly blushed from the heat. I'm watching this because I haven't eaten, nor have I took my medication. You're watching this because you haven't eaten or took your medication? Or you haven't eaten or took your medication because you're watching this? Like, either way, go off, but like, I feel like the order paints a very different story. I mean, I wouldn't blame you if you're watching this because you haven't eaten or taken your medication. That's pretty valid, to be honest. I ate lunch. I had chips and salsa and a popsicle. Pretty yummy. I had a sandwich for breakfast. I made an egg sandwich. That was really good. Though it did make my stomach upset again. I don't know what part of me thought, my stomach hurts. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Make a huge sandwich. I don't know how I thought that was the right choice, but... That's not a lunch? Okay, but my tummy hurts. That's a lunch. It's a lunch when my tummy hurts. Lord. Are we laughing at me? I feel like that's a little much. That's one way to get an appetite. Excuse me. Sandra, welcome in. This live suddenly popped up in my algorithm, but I don't regret for viewing this. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, my tummy hurts, and so I had a small lunch, but I had a big breakfast because I thought my tummy wouldn't hurt anymore, but then it did, and so I had a small lunch. Sorry. Excuse me. I need to write. Oh my god. I'm like hot. Okay, they're going back to the middle of the domain. I'm good. I'm chilling. Everything's all right. What if they don't nom? What if I don't want them to do that anymore? Because I don't want. I've written them eating twice in Zora's domain. They don't need to eat again. It's fine. We can just do less stuff, so I have to write less stuff because we're now nearing 3,500 words. Have you drank water? Dehydration, perhaps. I actually need to drink a certain amount of water because of medical conditions, so I am always tracking the amount of ounces that I drink. So don't worry, I'm not dehydrated. I don't know why my stomach hurt, but it's definitely not dehydration because I got in, I think 56 ounces yesterday. And I've drank almost an entire 17-ounce dehydration drink. Yeah. Hydration drink. And I drank a little bit of water and it made my stomach upset again. So, but I do have my water next to me. We always have 2 drinks. And I'll probably try that again once I finish this. Everyone hydrate, please. Yes, hydration time. Get yourself a drink if you haven't. My mom says chocolate helps with stomach. Chocolate? I subscribed. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Chocolate. I haven't tried chocolate. I had a popsicle because I thought that would help. I always drink energy drinks. This is the second time I've said that this stream. Hydration drinks are like sports drinks when I'm sick. And I'm not sick. My body gets real weird when I'm sick, again, because of medical stuff. So I know I'm not sick. It's just my tummy hurts a little. Lactose intolerance? I mean, I've never been lactose intolerant. I don't know, to be honest. I feel like maybe I just ate a little bit too late. Well, I was gonna say maybe I took my medicine at a weird time, but I don't think that. Sports drinks are not the best for when you're feeling icky. Really? I've always had sports drinks because when I was little, I stopped drinking soda for a very long time. And sports drinks have some electrolytes that help when your body is just not doing well. And so I've always done electrolytes. But the water made my stomach hurt, and this has not made my stomach hurt, so I went with that. I don't think I'm sick. I just think I had I think my medicine just messed with me when I was asleep, to be honest. And that'll ruin my day, so. But now I'm writing fan fiction, which I'm focused on, and not focused on chatting. Completely focused. 100% dialed in. They go back to the main area in Zora's domain. They have really high sugar intake. Real fruits and vegetables are the best way to go. Reverse medicine. Yes, I did have, well, I didn't have fruit today, but I honestly don't eat many calories, and so high sugar is good. But I talked about this earlier, but if you haven't tried Prime hydration drink, really, really good. My mom's a dietitian, and so we only drink like really healthy stuff. We have our diet like managed or whatever. But this only has 25 calories, and 2 grams of total sugars and 0 added sugars. And it's 10% coconut water. So it's actually really healthy. Well, I can't say it's really healthy. It is the healthiest option on the market. I recommend it if you haven't tried it. It's got a really good taste, and I'm really picky about my sports drinks. Especially when it's really cold, it's got a really good taste. So I recommend. But it is a good way for me to get sugars in, generally. Reverse medicine. I've downed Gatorade when having a fever, and it's helped in the past. Yeah. I think it depends on the Depends on the person. Depends on the person. But I have found success in hydration drinks. Because I didn't drink sodas for like, I guess more than 5 years. It was a very long time. I started again when I went to college, of course. I didn't get into alcohol, but I did get into soda. But it still makes my tummy upset to drink soda. But I haven't had soda in the last few days, so it's not that. Calories are important. You need to consume calories. They are energy. Please don't avoid calories. I'm not avoiding calories. It's a little difficult. It's a little difficult for me. I just don't eat a lot. As a person. Like, I just have smaller portions, and so it can be harder. About a week, Prime got to my country and it sold out and got in the news. I think I saw that actually. Logan Paul and KSI should sponsor this stream right now. I actually said the first time I talked about it, this is not an ad, because I feel like of the things I've talked about on the stream, this would be the most likely to be a sponsorship, but it's definitely not. I just drink this in my life, and I don't drink them that often, but today I am, because I wanted one, and they're really good. But generally, it's like if I work out, I might have one, depending on how bad the workout was. Yeah, Prime was insane. It's still insane, but it's died down a little. At least in my experience. We don't have Prime around here. It's sad. Oh, I'm sorry. I know my brother really likes Body Armor. I drank Gatorade, but I drank the 0 sugar version. Because again, my mom's a dietitian, and so our intake is managed. But I generally just drink I drink up to 32 ounces of water, usually a fun drink and usually an iced tea, because that's a really good way for me to get a variety of things in my body. Give Link Prime. I feel like I don't want to do that though. Though you do bring up a good point. I'm meant to be writing a fan fiction. Oh my god. Low-key a good fanfic idea. Link is given Prime. I feel like Link is given an energy drink. Just not even Prime, just Link is given an energy drink is so chaotic, to be honest. If I was good at crack fix, if I could capture that energy, I'd write that. But I don't. I'm not good at crack fix. I'm good at reading crack fix, but I'm not good at writing them. Sandra, I have still no idea what you guys are talking about in this, but I'm still here as... I mean, we're talking about energy drinks. I don't know what's going on. I'm meant to be writing a fanfiction. That is the same. Well, thanks for hanging out anyways. Sorry, I don't know what's going on either, to be honest. Somehow implement Prime into a fanfic. I feel like it could be its own fanfic. Has someone written a fanfic between Logan Paul and KSI? Wait. Maybe. No, I don't. If they have, I'm not doing a very good job of Googling for it. Me remembering the crack fic I slightly took seriously. You read or you wrote and you took seriously? Because either way, good for you. It was a Grinch / Tony the Tiger. No, that's beautiful. What a good... Wait, which version of the Grinch was it? Was it like the cartoon version, or was it like the weird live-action remake version? This is important. Or the book version, I guess. Because it was a book, right? I'm not like making that up. It was not my proudest moment, and the 2018 version, I think it was a Tumblr post. It was based off of, I think, a Tumblr post. Wow. You wrote it. Wow. Good for you, to be honest. I wish I was good at crack fix. Like, all I'm good at in fix is like, owie, everybody is hurt. I feel like that's not the energy that you need in the crack fix. It's just everybody's hurt. Everybody is in pain is what I'm good at. And crack fix require a different amount of energy. Okay. Look, I wrote a sentence, guys. We made so much progress like 30 minutes ago. Wait, actually, how long is this in stream? An hour. I learned later that, and Frenda had read it too. Wait. I learned later that, and Frenda had read it too. Oh, and they had also read some of my other works. I basically collapsed on the floor and didn't want to get up from embarrassment. No, that's the best. Finding friends who have similar tastes in fan fiction is the most chaotic moment. When I went to college, which was literally a year ago, my first year in college, I met my friends who are like still my friends, and we talked like literally the first week we knew each other. We were talking about fan fiction, and it was months later that I was talking about a really, really chaotic, really niche fan fiction from a really niche like fandom. And I mentioned one specific detail about it, and she goes, pull it up. I do. And she's like, I read the same one. Oh. I'm sorry, grammar said no today. No, you're fine. I'm the one with the problem. You're doing fine. I'm the one who's having an issue. But no, my friend and I don't hide my fan fiction from my friend, and she doesn't really hide it from me. But we generally just read totally opposite stuff, because she is very much like, in canon, she wants the characters to be like angsty and hurt and like doesn't care if it's bad ending. But then in fan fiction, she likes kind of fluffy, happy, whatever. I'm the exact opposite, where as long as my characters are okay and happy and fluffy in canon, then they can hurt all they want in fan fiction. And so we don't normally read any of the same stuff. And so finding out that we had read the same fics was like absolutely mind-blowing. It was very funny. I'm trying to get her to write one for me. Catherine. she's not gonna care. I mean, she said she's working on it, but I'm like, give me 500 words, girl. I know you have this idea in your heart. I will clip this and send this to you. Okay, remember last time when I said I need to look at a map, and then I looked at a map and then I didn't think about the map? Guess what I need to do? It's map time, boys. I need a map of this fictional world that I am writing a fictional piece of fiction about. Okay. Zoom out. You can't see the map just because I feel like, oh, well, I guess you could see the map. It's not that big a deal if you see the map. I don't feel like that's doxing anything. Well, I guess that might have been doxing some stuff, but that's fine. Everybody's okay. We're looking at a map. I will just not show it again, even though people can rewind. I don't really care. We are here. We are... Can you show me... Hello? Well, that's fine. I know where we are. We're here. We are in Zora's domain. They have to travel all the way back up here. And what is this? Wetland Stable. Why do I always get Wetland Stable and Dueling Peaks confused? Dueling Peaks is down here. Yeah. So they have to make their way over to Dueling Peaks. Golden Balloon. Why do I always get confused on where everything is? Okay. So high key, they're gonna spend the night at... Okay, so they're gonna go to Wetland Stable, and that's where they're gonna spend the night, and then they're gonna make it to Kakariko the next day. And then after that, they can go to Dueling Peaks Stable, pick up the horses, and then they'll be at Hiteno, and that'll be great. I need a break. I'm very hot. We're gonna take a 12-second break because I'm warm. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pull up my hair. Okay, that's better. I'm just hot. I'm warm right now. Okay. I started to reread my last chapter to get a feel for what to do in the next chapter, and I misspelled shred as shed, so it reads shed of love. Honestly, I've done similar. I understand, and I appreciate you sharing. It makes me feel better about my own shortcomings. Okay. So we have planned. They're going to Wetland Stable. Awesome. I'm so glad we figured that out, because I always forget that Wetland Stable exists right there. Not gonna lie. Like, I know that all the major, like, towns or whatever have stables, but I always forget Wetland Stable is there. Because I feel like in Breath of the Wild, I never went to Wetland Stable. That's probably not true, but I feel like that I never went to Wetland. So, I have in the past gone into the game and ridden the places that I wanted people to ride. But I learned that even though the game has a sense of time, it's not accurate to how people would travel in real life, because Link is insane. So instead, I just make up my own time. I make up my own self how long it's gonna take to get places. Wow, the English comprehension. It's not even comprehension, it's English speaking. Whoa. I'm losing it today. I also don't remember where they left the horses. They left the horses somewhere. I kind of need to check. Okay, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check on another tab. Where did I have them leaving the horses? They left them at Wetland Stable! Oh my god. There's no way they're getting back to Wetland Stable before nightfall. Crap, they don't have horses. I'm glad I checked. That's gonna take 2 days. Can realistically a horse travel at exactly 2 times the speed of a person? No. Do I care? No. We're gonna look at the map again though. Ooh, that complicates my life. Horses! Yeah, we're getting to the horses. Which unfortunately does not bode well for my ability to spell, but it's fine. It's fine! Can they make it... Where's Wetland Stable? Now I have to zoom back out. I don't remember. Wetland Stable just evades me. Oh god, they're not getting there before nightfall. Is there any way I can see the caves? Yeah, I can. Oh, I have to zoom in. What's this cave? Topple Woods Cave. I feel like I don't remember if that's a good cave or a bad cave, so I'm just not gonna think about it. It's fine. No, it does not need to be to the Wetland Stable. The dedication put in this fic is crazy and nothing like I have ever seen. I would not say it's crazy. I feel like it's so easy to verify all this stuff because it's a game. And so I'd look really silly if I didn't verify it. But also, I don't know. I like this. I feel like this isn't a crazy amount of... There's a fly. This isn't a crazy amount of dedication, right? Like, this isn't insane. Like, this, I feel like this is normal. I mean, it's normal for me. I don't know. I just wanted to know where they were gonna go to bed, okay? Oh, that's good then. Well, it's not her sleeping clothes, it's his clothes. I don't think we should talk about my typos. Ugh. The typos are a little astounding at times. It's fine. If we just ignore it, it doesn't exist. If we just ignore the problem, it's not a problem. Sorry. I find that when I write this fic, in particular, I am being drawn to a lot of Japanese words that I know. I am learning to speak Japanese in university, and I find that, like, Enyo is, like, what I want to type right now, which is good, I guess, because this is a Japanese game. But it does make for a little bit of silliness when, like, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense in English. But it does make sense if you translate it to English. It's just that my brain is like, Enyo. No, just use the word restraint, bro. That fly, oh my god. It's tiny. You can't see it, I hope. Welcome back. I didn't read the message. The eye is back. Potatoes says eye is back. Welcome back. Oh. Did you spell horses right? So I haven't gotten to the horses yet. I know, I said I would. Instead, I mean, we've gotten through 500 words today in this stream. That's actually not bad for an hour for me. I'm a very slow writer, so that's pretty good. Well, I guess it's been like an hour and a half, but like kind of an hour. It's pretty good. So I haven't spelled horses is all I'm trying to say. And so technically, yes, I have not spelled it wrong. Bro, I just discovered how to type arrows in AO3. Press strike through, space twice, and then, wow. And then the little caret symbol, not the caret. Less than or greater than symbol. That's crazy. Yeah, I did not know how to do that. I format my fics really boring in that every time I have one of these like little 2- segments, I take it like that and I put like a full line through it. And I just put everything into the rich text thing so that I don't have to format it. Because I don't know how to format on AO3. I don't know how to format it, so I just don't. But thank you for sharing that knowledge, because someday I will need it. What did I just draw? I don't know. Someday I will need it, and I will have it. So thank you. Oh, I just copy and paste from Google Docs into rich text because I'm lazy and depend on autocorrect. Yeah, no, same. Absolutely me too. I did learn recently, I do a lot of italices. I learned that the way you don't get a space in between your words and your like quotations or commas or whatever is you have to put those in italices too. I did not know that, which is... It took me an embarrassing amount of time to learn that, but I've learned it. Wow. Bro, Google Docs. I don't want to capitalize the first 2 letters. Please just chew the 1 letter. I realize that I don't pick up my finger from the shift button fast enough, but that is not an excuse for you to capitalize both of the first 2 letters. Just 1, please. Just 1. That's all I'm asking. I feel like that's not a big request. Not the vibe. I don't mind this part. Getting mad at program because you held shift for too long? Yeah. I mean, it's Google Docs' fault, really. It could autocorrect, and it's just not. So I don't see that as my fault at all, actually. I wouldn't blame myself at all. Yeah, no, definitely Google's fault. Hold on. I have to fact check myself. I also have a list of the order that the memories go in on the thing. So I want to... No, we're good. This is the exact next one. Awesome. Perfect. We're going in canon order so far. Then I'm going to skip a bunch. But it's fine, because we're going in canon order right now. Let's not comment on my spelling. Okay, so for the sake of stream, I'm gonna write the rest of that later because the rest of it is really emotional. And so I'm gonna write it at 1 a.m. is the honest truth. If you want the honest truth, I'm gonna write it at 1 a.m. when it's a little easier, when I'm not streaming. And so instead, we can write about horses. Okay. So comment your spelling. Yeah, I'm aware. But autocorrect caught me. See, autocorrect is good some of the time. It's just not good most of the time. Case in point. I did not want to write Zora as a name. I wanted to write the Zora because Zora is a species. And honestly, I just feel like Google should be reading my mind. Like, I don't know why it's not, really. That's all I'm saying. But what Google does have for me is being able to spell check me approximately 85% of the time. I will say there is a solid 15% of the time where I write something so important, Google doesn't know what's happening. But right now we're chilling. We're good right now. We are about to write the horses, but I'll just copy and paste the word. I feel like maybe it won't be an issue this time. Okay, so okay, here's what's gonna happen. They're gonna go from Zora's domain, and they're gonna go to a cave, and they're gonna go from the cave to Wetland Stable, and when they get to Wetland Stable, they're gonna get the horses again. Right? The horses. The ones that you spell without a U. Those horses. I don't remember what I named the horses. I don't remember if I named the horses. I'm just not gonna worry about it. It's gonna be fine. Okay, so write things here, and I will write them there tonight, probably. Tonight, or maybe tonight I'll be editing. So tonight or tomorrow. But hopefully tonight, because tomorrow I'll be more tired. So maybe that'll work better. Okay, HORSES. You got this. I'm good. We're good. We're gonna be fine. Okay, that's not what I typed. Division? It's a division? Divide. No. Decide. I did not type a V. It's giving working 9 to 5 shift while you see someone's leg together, nurses. What? What? Bro, I'm a little stupid for that one. I'm gonna need that one explained. Hearse nurse, oh. Yeah, you explained. I appreciate. Oh. Okay. Okay, this is the point where we decide. Can they make it from here? Up this path, around this path, around here. This is a mountain. Down the mountain, across the bridge. Across the bridge, across another bridge. Over here, around here, down here, up here. No, this is not happening, right? All the way over here, and down here, and then back to here in a day. Probably not, actually. I was like, maybe, but I don't, now that I look at it again, that's a long way. To walk? Maybe if they had the horses. Me, personally, no. I don't do cardio. Same. I ice skate. That's my exercise. So I don't think I can make it either. So probably not. So sad. That's how you spell that. We're doing great. Like 2 more sips of this drink and then I have to drink water. Okay. This is how I plan. Write things here, plus next one's not so bad. Which is something I want to write, but it does read like, next one, not so bad. Which, like, sure, but like, alright. Zelda's like definitely not a morning person, right? Nice, cyan goat. I like the cyan goat. Cyan goat is cute. I should have looked at my hair previous to this exact moment. It's fine. That's what happened yesterday is I recorded a video and then I didn't look at my hair until I was done recording and I was like, well, that was a mess. Too late. Because otherwise, if I like see myself when I'm recording a video, I'll just look at the screen. Like stream, it's a little bit easier, but video, I don't know why it's like harder for me. But yeah, no, Zelda's definitely not a morning person. Like, surely not. But Link is like never asleep, and so it's fine. This fic is almost at 4,000 words, and we have just started what I had planned for this fic. This chapter of this fic. The chapter's at 3,900 words, and this is the start of what I had planned for the chapter. That's a yikes. Link just drinks a cup of coffee and he's fine. Like, no, for sure. Actually, I don't even know if he needs a cup of coffee. I feel like he's just like got enough adrenaline for a small army, and so he's just always going. Like, that's kind of how I wrote him, is like, oh, it's been like a month, I kind of need to take a nap. Like, that's how I wrote him previous, which is definitely how I see him. Because, like, I think about my experience playing the game, and, like, I did not make Link sleep at an inn or spend time at a fireplace more than, like, once every so often. Like, it was never. And so I feel like he just would never sleep. Me about to open another AO3 tab in disappointment. Oh my gosh. I understand, but oof. I feel like I should not tell people to try and look for this fic because that would open some doors, but I also feel like it's not that hard to find this fic, which is the concerning part about writing it on stream. But that being said, I understand. Oh. But no, Link is definitely just like fine. I like in this fic in particular, I have him bring Zelda tea like every morning. Um, I just feel like tea, like I feel like I think I wrote about coffee before, but I feel like tea is so much more on brand. You about to go search for it. Good luck. I don't think you can figure out which one it is. I mean, I feel like you could. Like, I guess it wouldn't be that hard, but I mean, I'm writing it on stream. It's not like I'm embarrassed of it. I just don't want to share my AO3. I mean, that's the truth. If I was that embarrassed, I would not be doing this. Like, it's fine. Mostly fine. I'm so proud of myself. I have been about 50% on task this whole stream. That's really good for me. 50% on task. 50%? That's crazy. It's crazy numbers. It's usually like 3% on task. I am definitely like the era of... I'm taking a break, by the way. This is like a designated break. I'll even switch the tab so that it's showing that I'm taking a break because I need a break. I need to think for a minute about that fic before I keep writing it. I'm definitely the era of like iPad child. I'm about to name every fic if I see your reaction to find it. I mean, whatever you want, man. You can't post links though, just as an FYI. I have links disabled because I don't want people coming in and spamming bad things. I finished this drink, by the way. Move that one away, bring my water closer. I'm definitely the era of like iPad baby, where you have to have 7 things going on at once. Is there a goat in the stable? Not a cyan one, that's for sure. I mean, definitely not a cyan one. I am chaos at studying. I'm not a bad studier. When I sit down and spend the time to study, it's quite effective. Like, I have an ability to sit down and focus like none of my friends do, but at the same time, I will sit here editing a video, watching a stream, and listening to music at the same time. And that's what I did last night. That's how I could get myself to focus, is if I did all 3 of those at the same time. Which is not okay. But I do get things done. But the problem is when I write fics, I can't be watching a stream or a VOD because I'd need to be thinking so much. Whereas studying, not that it's mindless, but there's like a certain amount of like zoning in and zoning out that you need to do when you're studying. And like in a fic, I feel like I always need to be zoned in. And so it takes me a lot. It's a lot harder for me to focus on writing a fic because I can't watch a stream or a VOD in the background. Which is the sad truth of the matter. Anyways, I feel like that was my allotted time for a break. I said 2 things. Okay. I'm like sighing, but I really do enjoy it. Okay. I shouldn't hum. You're listening to music. I'm also listening to music. Oh my god. If anybody's been tuned in to the sequence of every stream that I've done, I've talked about the fact that I don't know how to listen to the music on OBS while I'm streaming. I figured it out last night. And by I figured it out last night, I mean I did a simple Google search and it was the first result. But I figured it out. So I'm basically a genius. You had to press 2 buttons, by the way. It was 2 buttons. I didn't do this for weeks. It was like 2 weeks, but like weeks. IQ raised by 10. Actually, though. Actually. It was incredible. Basically a genius. I don't know if you can hear my brother in the background, but I can hear my brother in the background, and he's screaming over something. I would like to know what. I don't know. Okay, hold on. I'm back checking myself again. I'm gonna be so brave, so bold, not have them do that right now. They can do it at Wetland Stable. Well, they don't even need to spend them. They'll do it at Dueling Peaks. No, they can't do it at Dueling Peaks. They're going to Hedeno first. Heck. They'll do it at Wetland Stable. That's fine. So they'll go to Wetland Stable and then go to Kakariko, and they'll go to Kakariko, and then they'll go to Dueling Peaks, and then they'll go Dueling Peaks to Hedeno, and then they've done it. They've made it to Hedeno. I will be so proud. Yeah, that's a sentence. What are the Zonai devices you find most useful? I need to do a Google search. Wait, but he still has the batteries. We're good. We're chilling, guys. We're all good. I'm making a situation out of nothing. I was worried, so portable pots are one of the Zonai devices introduced in Tears of the Kingdom that weren't in Breath of the Wild. And Zonai devices generally need battery. And there's a part in the game where Link loses his battery, or I thought he lost his battery. I just pulled out a whole hair. But that's not the case, and so we're chilling. We're all good. It is a non-issue, which is good, because I didn't know how to solve that problem. Whoa. Whoa. Servers? He's servers. Is he like a Minecraft server? Does he have an IP? Many questions. Many follow-up questions. Me when I make a reference to the show that only obsessed fans like me who memorized all the lines will get. Yeah. Oh, it's fine. That's not a laughing moment, but I feel like he would think it's a laughing moment. Cool. Oh goodness, what's the phrase when it's like a man in duress? Okay. Okay. I haven't talked about this. Well, maybe I talked about it. I'm going to talk about it right now. I do this thing with words where it's like, I know the feeling of the word. I know the color of the word. I know the style of the word, but I can't remember the word. And it's very frustrating, and I'm having one of those moments right now. Well, maybe this is the right word. I'm like a man. I think that's the phrase. I think that's the phrase that I'm intending to write. Either way, it's the phrase I'm gonna write, so I sure hope it is, but, you know, either way. Did something. It's fine. Okay. Actually, I want him to have broken this by now. I have to compute this girl's age just to make sure she's talking like her age, but she's a secret love child, and I need to make sure that the time skip is accurate. Gee, that only made sense to me. No, that made sense. You have to compute the girl's age to make sure she's talking like her age. But she's a love child, a secret love child, but then there was a time skip, so you need to make sure that you're calculating the age with the time skip correctly, right? I'm pretty sure that's what you mean. And that's actually hilarious. I'm lucky that I have not had any time skip issues in this fic. I have written a fic with a big time skip, and trying to decide the characters' ages was so difficult. It was so arduous because I was like, well, I don't want them to be too young beforehand, but I don't want them to be too old after. And so it was big drama. Especially because in canon, the two characters have a very big age gap. And so it was hard to make an age gap make sense when they were kids and adults without having it make no sense. I think I ended up doing like 8 and 14 or something. And they were just friends when they were kids. It wasn't weird. Maybe it was like 10. 8 or 9 or 10 and 14. And then it was like a 10-year age gap. No, it had to have been longer. It might have been a 15-year age gap. I don't remember, but it was a long time. And so I was like trying to make it make sense in both situations. And it was not enjoyable. That was like one of the harder parts about writing that fic, was trying to figure out the ages of everybody. The rest of the night is spent much less luxuriously than the one previous, but Zelda is still able to get some much-deserved rest. Partially meditating. He doesn't need to be fully meditating. That's a little much. Whew, can you imagine? Full meditation? In this day and age? No. That's a little much. Full meditation? She should be about 4, so I just need to make sure that her mumbling what's okay for her to say like a sleepy child. Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, 4-year-olds, here's the thing. Here's my theory. No one knows. No one knows. You don't know, I don't know. Only parents know, and if parents know, then that's their problem. I feel like that's fine. Like, anything a child does is fine. Like, between the ages of, like, 2 and 5, they all act the same. And by that I mean they're all wildly different, but, like, they're all the same. You know what I mean? I think it's fine. Clearly I don't write kids very much. I don't know that I've ever written a kid, actually. Because I don't. I'm just like, yeah, that's a child. I read fixed. I'm like, yeah, seems accurate. Kid is any age, and I'm like, yeah, that's how a kid acts. They a kid. It's bad. Ridden a kid? I heard? What? Written. W-R-I-T-T-E-N. Written. As in written for a fanfiction. Jesus. Whoa. I haven't done either of those two things. Good God. Oh, yeah, okay. Written. Oh, my English. Okay. Whew. Emergency avoided. Can you imagine? Oh my God, no. Written. Oh my God. Whew. My bad. I was like, what? Am I hearing this right now? First time I've written a kid, guys. Oh my God. What have I done? This is a mistake. This was an accident. Oh, I don't think it was your bad, Di. I think it was my bad. I think I should have slowed down when I said those words. No. Oh, Jesus. Whew. Neither. I have done neither. Oh my God. Okay. Crisis averted. Oh. Can you imagine? I mean, don't imagine, but like, imagine if I actually said that. You sure? I'm sure. We're all sure. First kid I've written. No! Oh my God. No children. Everybody adult. Closest thing in my fic that I'm writing that there is to a child is, you sure? I will never stop. I can already see the messages next stream about riding children. I can already see them in my head. Oh my God. I had a thought, and then now I remember the youngest person that I'm writing in this fic that's like a main character is like a teenager, so everybody's fine. Oh Lord is right. I can be the reminder. Can you not? Actually. We're all good. Crisis averted. Fire put out. Kid was written very childish. No! Don't keep going! Kid was written very childishly, as they should. Joyce says, not me. Written. Kid was written very childishly. Oh my god. I take full responsibility, but at this point, it's not really my fault anymore. Okay, what cave do we want them to be in? I mean, I'm not going to write in what cave they're in, but it'll give me an idea. Well, they can be in, like, this cave or, like, one of these caves, and then they don't have that far to go. They've done the hard part. We're good. I read the message, I didn't read it. The child doesn't get on the horse gets on the child. That's a dead child. Nar, yeah, I agree. Oh my god, poor kid. But if you spell the horse with a U, I'm just saying, it's not a problem anymore. Oh. Written. Child gets on the horse. The horse would crush a child, okay? Is a hearse a real thing? Yeah. I don't know if it's spelled that way, but it's definitely a real thing. Okay, well, I tried to Google hearse really quick, and I came up with nurse.com. Oh, it's spelled here, C. It's spelled here, C. Is it a nurse who is a horse? Okay, well, now I feel bad for Googling it because you clearly weren't asking the question. I should think before I do actions. No, it's not. Anyways, the child gets in the horse. No! Why did I read that message? The child gets in the hearse is the message. No! The child does not get in the hearse. No hearses. Yes, it is for funerals. I'm glad we're establishing this. It's not. I don't know what's worse. If it's the car for funerals. I don't know if it's worse. If it's the car for funerals or if it's a nurse who is a horse. I don't know which gets in the horse. Yes, I don't know which is worse. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad I came on this stream today. I'm glad you're getting enjoyment because I feel like I'm suffering. Oh, children, protected children space. This stream is not for children. I did check that box before I went live. Oh my god. Gets in the horse. Oh. You said get in the hearse, so anything I say is not worse than that. I think you mean the child of no more than 3 or 4 entered the hearse. Well, horse. I give up. I give up. I give up. Oh, God. I didn't mean that actually, Joyce, by the way. That was not what I meant. So, you know. It's not what I meant. I'm gonna write my fic now. I feel like it doesn't need to be the tea. That's a little silly. Make tea. Add in a random hearse in there if you can. No! Okay, well I was gonna say there's no cars, but I guess that's not true anymore. There's no hearses though, for sure. God. No hearses, no Prime energy drinks or Prime hydration drinks. Link doesn't need coffee. He's got enough adrenaline to last him a lifetime. Everybody's good. The name of the tea is hers. I mean, I could. Can we please get the teenage getting in the hearse? No, we cannot. Though I would say arguably that, well, is it better than a child? I feel like both are bad. Neither's good. The name of the tea is hers. Oh, and then the teenager gets kidnapped because stranger danger. I mean, they went... That sounds like fun. It does not sound like fun, actually. I would argue that does not sound like fun. Stranger danger. I mean, why did the teenager get in the hearse? That's the only question I have to ask. I mean, if they're being kidnapped, that implies that they're still alive, right? It means the body comes back to life. What? Wait, that's not the assumption I made. That's not where my mind went. Means the body comes back to life. No. Bad. Look at me, I've had so much water. Just in that time that I finished the Prime. 3 a.m. convos hit differently for me. This is amazing. I can't believe it's 3 a.m. for you, and you're typing coherently. A, and B. Why are you awake? I mean, I appreciate it, but why are you awake? Don't get into horses, kids. Remember stranger danger. I mean, actually so true. I mean, you don't know who that horse is. You don't know their motives. I'm just saying, be careful. No, that's not what I typed. What if I introduce myself to the horse? I mean, it's not a stranger if you introduce yourself. Gotta know the parents first. I mean, also, either way, names, parents, lineage, birthday, social security number, whatever you want. Oh, obviously it's okay then. Exactly. No, you told me! Chat, you're the ones who told me. Let's go, Hursty. I feel like I need to explain what Hursty is if I'm gonna say it, because otherwise it's just dumb. It just sounds dumb. It just looks dumb, and Google tried to tell me that it was wrong because it is wrong. Rah! Let's go, Hursties. No, I feel many ways. I feel many ways, and I don't know that any of them are positive. Sarcasm is not very easy to understand when texting. No. It's not. Just put /S. Isn't that the thing? Or like kappa? I don't know that I have kappa set up for my chat, but like I know what you mean if you type kappa. We'll leave it in for now. The kid I have ridden is now meeting the father. You are the father. No, we don't need lore. Also, I wake up around 3 to 4 a.m., which is weird. Wake up? So you're just waking up, or you've not yet gone to bed? Because I don't know how I feel. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? I said I'll leave it. I need to check the list of food in the game. Hold on. Let me fact check myself with the food in this game. You've been awake since 1 a.m. Okay, well that makes me feel a little better. Hopefully this website doesn't dox me. I mean, I realize I keep pulling up my Google, but I don't think my Google has anything bad. We're looking for breakfast food, people. Breakfast food that can be warm. Warm breakfast food that is good and not gross. Because he loves her and he wants to keep her and not kill her. For example, simmered fruit, I guess. Sounds kind of gross. I mean, simmered fruit is kind of fine. Simmered fruit is not the worst food option on this list. It might have to be simmered fruit. It might have to be simmered fruit. Oh, fried bananas. I like that it's spelled friend bananas. Anybody have a 3 a.m. snack suggestion? Miso soup. I don't know. Miso soup, for whatever reason, I would always eat it at I wouldn't always eat it. When I'd get hungry at midnight, I guess about a year ago now, because I didn't do it when I was at college, but I'd get hungry at midnight and I'd make miso soup because it wouldn't upset my stomach. I didn't do it at 3 a.m. though. That's a lot. Anyways, we're gonna put in friend bananas. And by friend bananas, I mean fried bananas, because I know how to spell. Ice cream somewhere near the equator is horrible. Me? Whoa. This is a big dichotomy. Your mom? This is a big dichotomy of suggestions, guys. Ice cream is valid. Or a popsicle. Yummy popsicle. Ayo. Potatoes, I'm down. Well, at least you figured it out. At least you made it work. What? You offered! You offered. You're not allowed to be surprised. You offered. You offered. This is on you. Exactly. Just smirking. You offered. Is all I'm saying. Warm fried banana is nice. Wait, no, I was onto something with the fried, because it's the smell. Link. Whoa. The English just did not English. Warm fried bananas with honey sounds really good right now. I agree. That can be your breakfast snack. Guys smirk calmly as they stare down at the trembling potatoes. Oh my god. Oh lord, that is a fanfic idea. That is a fanfic idea. That's a little disconcerting. Also, I added the word floral, and so now it makes it seem like it makes it seem like it's a real thing. Because if it's floral, then I don't need to explain it, right? Potato just sent a potato. Yes. Joyce says yes. And I can't be certain what they're saying yes to, but I'm going to say it's to me. Yes, it is now. Oh, no, you're talking about the fanfic idea. Potato fried. Oh my god. Is that the fic? Wait, is that the fic? It's just dye turning potatoes into fries to be a snack, except potatoes is actually like a sentient being. Because that's kind of that's kind of chaos. I give you permission to write this fic. Oh dear God. If a random person read the fic, they're just gonna think it's about a sentient potato. I mean, it is. I mean, I feel like it's a little bit worse if they write you as human. That's a little much. That's a lot. That's a much different fic. But otherwise, it's just about a sentient potato. But I feel like it all has to start because of the YouTube chat. No? Also, I've written almost 1,000 words today, so I have been very productive. Just thank you, in case you were wondering. Me about to insert a fun fact about how the vagina has a very high level of acidity and how frying food would not be super off. No! Okay, no, that's a lot. Fried potatoes is celestial. We worship the potato. I should have read that sentence before I read that sentence. Yeah, we worship potato, and I like that message a lot more than Joyce's. That one's a lot better. Favoritism? I don't know if it's favoritism or the desire not to be banned, but it's something. Lord, I didn't even see it on chat. Oh no! Oh. Wow, I see how it is during Pride Month too. I mean, happy Pride. Happy Pride. Oh. Mm-mm. Here, have a potato. Thank you. I will take that potato. I kind of want potatoes now. Damn it. We had potatoes like 2 days ago. Potatoes are, okay. Potatoes are kind of really a very good food, just as a side. Good food, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 naming choice. Daily reminder to send all of your LGBTQIA plus friends all of your life savings. Daily reminder to send all of your LGBTQIA plus friends a really nice Happy Pride Month message. Are we friends now? Well, I don't really have any life savings, so you can have them all. I don't really have any. So, consider them sent. Saving for food and they know. Saving that for food and they know. Please, I'm broke. Me too. Me too. I don't know where I'm going with the sentence. I just started writing the sentence like 10 minutes ago and I haven't finished it. Hi, broke on potato. Nice. Hi, Potato. Would you be interested in sending me your life savings? I mean, you're not strangers anymore. As we said, as long as you introduce each other with your names, you're not strangers. Stranger danger over. So, I have life savings. Oh no, relatable. Oh no. Ooh, same, but ooh. I will take anything. Me too. Smooth. Don't ask questions. It fixed it for me. Here's some air. Have a piece of my heart. Whoa, very different responses. I need to savings my life. Me too. Felt. Here, have a piece of my heart. Here, take some air. 2 messages sent at the same time will never be farther apart. Thank you. I feel very celebrated right now. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. This is a safe space. I mean, not safe for Dai, but, you know, safe for everybody else. They did lose part of their heart. I don't know that they're going to be okay after that. Also, good job, Bryn, for writing 1,000 words. Thank you. Thank you. I've been working very hard. Very hard for this. How long has the stream been streaming? 2.5 hours. Really hard. My rate is like not good. My word rate. Granted, I didn't start until about 10 minutes in. So, you know, shave off 10 minutes. It's much better, right? So much better. Okay, but 1,000 words is pretty good for me. I'm a very slow writer. And I've written a lot of the part that I wasn't excited to write, which is good because I wasn't excited to write it. I'm sorry, am I brushing the mic? Oopsie. Sorry if that was awful. I don't know where I'm going from here. They just need to go to wetland stable. They just need to be at wetland stable at nighttime. Is it longer or is it the same length? Well, it can be somewhat longer. That's fine. Somewhat longer. Sure, that can be a sentence. Also, I feel like, actually, let me look at the actual stream. Oh, it's fine. I have some room before I put my little title. I just don't want these words to be over top of it like that. I feel like that's a little unfun. That's a little ugly, hard to read, sad. Also, I haven't mentioned it this stream, so I'm going to mention it now. Do you like how I guess it's over here. Do you like how I put the words in Comic Sans? In a gradient? I was having a really fun day that day. The day I made this stream overlay, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I guess it's a scene and not an overlay, but whatever. 10 out of 10 day. Indeed, 10 out of 10. Thank you. Thank you. Means a lot. Yes, compliment me on my graphic design skills. I know, very skilled. Very skilled, much skill. Much skill, very skill. I worked really hard. I mean, I had to like size it and everything. That's a lot of work. The English HL student in me is really ready to pull up Grammarly and double check my spelling and word choice. The English HL student in me is ready to just send it either way. So, I don't know about that. I just write how I want to write, and none of this is correct English. I do this thing when I write, especially like only fics. The way I write fics is different from the way I write essays, but I write in word fragments. I write in like sentences that don't make sense. I omit and so that it can be like this, instead of this, and this. Did you know YouTube has a setting called Stats for Nerds? I did not know that. What is it? I will say the one thing that I never kicked from English HL is I'm really bad with writing the same word over and over. So I'll find a word and I'll feel like, oh, I like this word. I'll just keep writing it every sentence. And it's very frustrating. There's a bug. I can't get it. Oh, I'm a nerd. Let me check that out. I know, right? I feel appreciated. What is Stats for Nerds? I'm curious. Please fill me in. I'm dying. Oh. Whew. Okay, we did it, guys. Oh, we didn't do much, but we did something. Go away. Go away. My plane can go down there. Oh, I'll write in the Sunderland right now. It just tells you the stats for the vid or stream you're watching, like frame drops, read ahead, and other stuff. Oh. Huh. I didn't know that. I don't even know if I know that information about my own stream, to be honest. I think I know the frame drops. But I don't know any other stuff. But that's interesting. Yeah, this stream is, I've talked about it before. The stream setup is the shoddiest thing you can picture. I don't have the ring light on today because I forgot to turn it on before I started stream, and then I just didn't turn it on. But the headphones are the mic. I run OBS on my MacBook Pro, and my phone functions as the webcam wirelessly. And then when I do art streams, I plug in I have a connector, an adapter. Oh no, come back. Okay. I plug this into that. And it's run on Wi-Fi. So, 10 out of 10 streamer. Time to go fry a banana. Okay, bring me one. I would also like a banana. Thank you for taking my order. This is fine. My favorite stat is a mystery. QHV SABR. It's Saber. I don't know. I have no idea. I should go force my rat. Unfortunately, my brother, we found him in a dumpster. My parents just had to take him home to make me a sandwich. Oh my God. Whoa. Bro, I'm not close to my brother, but I don't call him a rat. I will tell him that he should thank me for not calling him a rat, though. But I think that's a great idea. Serve. Or as I wrote earlier, server. He should server you. English. Imagine having siblings. Yeah, imagine. That's crazy. Wow. At least y'all get something to bring you food. My brother does not bring me food. Dude, I talk to him like max twice a day. You an only child? Yeah, potato. Potatoes don't grow on a plant. Think about it. Potato says, yes, I am. Yeah, I'm just saying. He said, go do it yourself, ungrateful child. I'm guessing you're older. Oh, go do it yourself. God. I mean, my brother would say the same, but high five, I'm also a loner in the family. Yeah, my brother is younger than me and more successful than me, so that's nice. Potato says W. I'm the favorite, though, even if I am older, so lucky me. Wow, you're the favorite? That's lucky. This is the face of someone who can't relate. It's pretty biased. I mean, true. True. Grammar said know it all. Okay, look at my Google right now. Like, girl, he can't help but mentally connecting her to. Is a sentence. He can't help but mentally connect her to. Well, I guess that's also a sentence. Wait, no, that makes more sense. Okay. This is why when I read the fix the second time, I mouth the words. Oh, I'm losing it. Guys, I'm going out. Oh. Dried and stored, other way around. I'm not reading out loud the Grammarly ad. Sorry. Not happening. Love the dedication. Not happening. Appreciate the dedication though. This is a copy and paste. I always count how many little dots I do when I do like ellipses like that. I always count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the memorizing script for me, even though I've done the same thing for Disney songs. I will not be memorizing the Grammarly script. Absolutely not. Not in this world. Nope. I use an ad blocker. No more Grammarly ads for me. We say no. We set boundaries. My friend knows it by heart, so when someone says something off in a sentence, she just recites off the whole ad script. Oh my god, that's so aggressive. Wait. I had Grammarly, but it did nothing and it made me feel inferior, so I got rid of it. Actually, same. It did nothing for me, and so I just deleted it. But that's such a bold move by your friend. To just recite it off every time someone says something that's wrong. That's just a whole stream. There would be nothing else in chat. No, she does this in person. That's awful. I mean, but also, imagine this in chat. Imagine just the entire Grammarly script every time I mess up my words. We would never see anything else. Never. Instead of take a shot at each grammar mistake, recite the holy words of Grammarly. Yes! That's the cult I want to be in. Oh yeah. Alcohol? We don't need that here. All we need is the holy words of our Lord and Savior Grammarly. Wow, I messed that up. Grammarly. It's here for me. It's here for me when I mess things up. Can you imagine? I've created the cracked paragraph plot, which I have written out most of the chapters. Would you like to share? Would you like to share with the class? Oh, I always do the cracked paragraph plot. Except for this fic, which again, I started writing this fic and then I was like, oh, this is gonna be a long fic. Like, I didn't think about the plot. I was just like, ooh, angst. And started writing. I've got the second paragraph done. The second chapter done. Wow, good job. Who needs Grammarly when you got Brian? What? Join the stream and let's see the magic. Oh, imagine. Potatoes, everybody needs Grammarly. That's our Lord and Savior. Except don't look at my screen too hard. I know that there's no Grammarly. But don't look at it too hard. We need Grammarly. Grammarly is our Lord and Savior. Obviously. Don't try to guess the fandom. Don't worry, I won't be able to. I am not good at guessing fandoms. The blasphemy towards the Lord and Savior Grammarly the Third. I know. Can you believe that? It's so rude. Okay, I'm switching over to my other tab to read this. Choo Choo introduces Rascal to Demon Dazaibu, and they're like, you and Choo Choo is like, yeah, dinner is gonna go on, so talk. Insert awkward combo. They eat, dinner done, and eat. They dinner done and eat. Cute father-daughter moment. And then tuck Rascal to sleep. Demon Dazaibu is like, let's chat outside, and then he questions Tungo, and Chuya is like, you are not the father. I mean, I read you mine. Mine's not any more normal. Mine's not any less insane than that. I won't lie. I love reading people's like crack fanfic, like plot summaries though for themselves, because like half the stuff like you and Choo Choo is like, yeah, dinner is going on, so talk. Love that. It makes little to no sense to anyone but me, but that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of the thing. Is that it doesn't make any sense. I love it. It's the chaos that I thrive. It's the chaos that I love. Chaos that I look for. Okay. Switch my little tab back. Go back to working on my fic. Oh. I can't even say she looks up at him because they're the same frickin' height. They're the same height. She looks over at him, that's so much worse. I mean, he's like marginally taller. Like marginally. So I can say whatever I want. But also, they're the same height. So, she looks across the air. I mean, yeah. She glances at him. Yeah, that works. I like that. Thank you. I just wrote that S really early in that word. TTHH. Wait, go back. I want to see that. Wow. That's beautiful. That was a gorgeous, gorgeous writing. That's sweet. I realize I wrote it, but it's still sweet. Oh. I had him mention like a few chapters ago. The reason why they're having this conversation at all is because I had him mention a few chapters ago, like, thank you, Joyce, for that. She had him mention like, he mentioned like wanting to see her with the flowers in her hair. And so, bringing it back. Bringing it back to whatever chapter that was. So cute, so sweet. Okay. I feel like those are words that I am fine with. TTHH. As you do. Okay. I wrote a line that I like, and I never know how to continue. How heavy would the 4-year-old child I have ridden be? I don't know, like 50 pounds? You'd crush the child, for sure. And I don't mean a game of Mario Party. It's back. Yeah, well, it didn't take very long now, did it, Diet? It did not take very long. But it's in the same stream, so it's not as surprising to me. It was more surprising when Potatoes came in and said horses. Which we have not gotten to the horses, and I know that, and I'm understanding that. Better question how many calories? No! That's not a better question! That's a worse question! Arguably, that is a worse question. Oh my god. I thought we were past this! I thought we moved on. How many calories? Let's not eat the child I have ridden. Yeah, well, let's not eat any child regardless of their status. I'm gonna search that up right now. Maybe don't. That is a really good way to get on a watch list. Jesus. Ooh. My FBI agent really confused. Your FBI agent really concerned. Your FBI agent calling over his buddies like, you gotta come see this. I searched up ramen a while ago. No! That makes it so much worse! Ah! Also search up how to build a... No. No. I think the ramen and the child is plenty. No. Okay, well, if you've already looked it up, would you like to share the answer? Because I don't want to look it up. I'm concerned for myself. Yeah, well, same, but not my problem. A 4-year-old child. Yeah, 4-year-old child. That is the topic of the conversation. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately. How did it get here? How did we get here? What have I done? Okay. Guys, we are almost to the horses after I finish the rest of this scene. What if I skip it? What if I skip it and come back to it? Can't skip it. It just talks about intake. That's good. That's important information. Woo, let's go to the hearses. Yeah. Okay, whoa. I think I can finish this sentence, this scene really quick, and then we'll go to the horses, right? At the wetland stable. I'm just gonna skip it. I need to think about it. We'll go to the horses. The music in the background with the slightly sad tones is perfect for the what have I done? What did I become? How did I get here? Oh yeah. I didn't want to think about that. Yes, I suppose it does match perfectly. I do love this song though. It's from the game that I'm writing for. Okay, but I feel like I can't skip it because I feel like I'll write one sentence about the horses and then we can move on. Well, by move on I mean go back. It'll take a moment to appreciate cyan. That's the Minecraft tunes for me. Oh, when I heard this song in the game, it like made me tear up. So now I just play it all the time. Which is like the story of my life. This made me feel something. Time to hold on to it forever. I question my very being while looking at out at the blocky sunset. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. Would I hate veggies, blah, the appropriate sentence for a 4-year-old? All children are the same age, so yeah, that's good. I don't know. How do 4-year-olds act? I would like literally Google 4-year-old child. I won't, but I could. I mean, we already know about their caloric intake, so why not add their vocabulary to the list? It just sounds like we're researching children. Ah, yes, child behavior sounds about right. I agree. It's child. Child seems like child, and so therefore child. Simple as that. 1,200 to 1,800 calories. Perfect. Yeah. Thank you. Wait, is that how much they take in or how much they are? I mean, I'd imagine they're a lot more than 1,800 calories. It's probably how much their intake is. I didn't know if you were still searching for how much they were. Just the information I needed. They hop, skip, and jump forward? I mean, they're 4, I guess. Taken. Okay. So you're not Googling for the other thing anymore? We gave up on that feat. Our YouTube algorithm listening to this is scared. Oh no. For sure. I really hope that less people are jumping into... Okay, good. Less people are jumping into chat right now because this would be a very concerning conversation to walk into. How much they are? Was that not the original conversation? I thought that was the original reason you were Googling. Am I crazy? Am I making stuff up? There's a good chance I am, but I'd like some confirmation. Yes, Potato says yes. I'm assuming that's to me, and so therefore I searched up caloric intake. Okay, well, yeah, that was not their price. I didn't say price. I said how much they were in calories. Oh, God, okay. We don't like homework listing and are unwilling to cooperate, not to mention throw temper tantrums, says another site. Thank you, Joyce. Yes, that sounds like a child. Again, all children. You could say not all men, but you cannot say not all children. Look, if we imagine I wrote everything happening between here and here, we finished this part of the chapter. I didn't, but I don't have that much more to... Oh, well, they are going to spend the night. Okay, well, it's not that much more. We are at 4,400 words, by the way. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm happy with that. Okay, they know the alphabet and probably about veggies. Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say if they're unwilling to cooperate, then they can be argumentative about anything, including and probably very much so about vegetables. Still laughing at, I searched up their caloric intake, not their price. I can say as a man that we are grown children who just have bigger toys like a car. Well, that's nice. Oh, you got your little Rolls Royce, your little Alfa Romeo. I mean, think about it. Think about it for a second. Grown men like watching car races on TV. Little kids like watching car races on TV. I'm just saying. I'm seeing a connection. Isn't that just like watching Cars the movie, but we found a real life example? Yeah. Yeah. What do you think the real life was based on? Cars the movie. Obviously. Didn't you know that like people got so inspired and loved Lightning McQueen so much that they decided to do what they do in the movie in real life? Like that's so cool. Watching Cars 2 while enjoying Le Mans. My rat is singing Mr. Beast very loud. I just read many sentences. Wow. Ooh. My rat is singing Mr. Beast very loudly. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm going to switch over to talking because we're going to go for about 15 minutes more and then I'm going to go for the day. That's wild. That is wild. All of this is wild. None of this has been normal. This has not been a normal stream. My rat is dancing in the shower. But your rat's not singing Mr. Beast, so really that's not very wild. I told this story already, but I'll tell it again. Nope. Mice. We found mice in there. 5 baby mice. That's the story. I did not like them. I think rats and mice are fine until they are hiding in the walls of your home. This stream has been nice and chill. Oh, I don't know if I'd use those words for the stream. The stream's been entertaining, I think. I don't know if I'd say nice and chill. I don't know if I'd say nice. I feel bullied, actually. feel very bullied. So I talked about it at the beginning of the stream, but I'm going to say it again. It's a weird week for streams, and I'm really sorry. I had a internship / shadowing opportunity come up with a hospital near me, so I won't be streaming many days this week, and I'm sorry. But we will be back to regular scheduled programming, hopefully after next week. Next week will still be strange, but after that, it should mellow back out. I am posting a video, hopefully on Wednesday, if I can get it edited in time, so that's good. The first stream, I accidentally had a combo in chat. Wow. Well, I'm glad you hung out and enjoyed yourself. This stream reminds me of Coley Does Things video where she talks about what would happen if AO3 writers streamed what they wrote. Yeah, I haven't watched that video, and I think maybe now I won't. I feel like I've become the thing that I've been searching to avoid. This is very calming. Okay, well, I appreciate that. Yeah, we will, I just want to let you know, I'm going to post a community post probably after this stream, just to put out a mass update. But yeah, the stream is not going anywhere. It's just taking a little bit of a weird break this week because I have a nice opportunity for myself, for my future and my education. So, you know, boring stuff like that. But I can almost guarantee there's always going to be more fan fiction to write. So fan fiction to write, I haven't forgotten that I started making a drawing last stream and have not continued it. So I need to do that as well. But there will be more content, just not presently. But about 10 more minutes. I did get a text that I need to check. It was an important text. But I have answered it now, which is good. If anybody's been keeping up, and I just keep talking about it, this stream I got 6 spam emails, which is pretty low actually. That's significantly reduced from streams in the past, which is pretty exciting. I'm pretty glad about that. Good luck on your internship / shadow opportunity. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I am looking forward to it, but I'm also looking forward to getting back to this because I've been having a really good time just hanging out and streaming recently. So a little sad that I have to mess up the schedule that I've been trying to build. Not that there's a schedule. The schedule is weekdays sometimes on some days at a time. That's the schedule. But unfortunately, the schedule this week is occasionally. And on Monday, there was a okay length one. But yeah, I don't think I'll be able to talk much about my shadow opportunity afterwards, just because I don't want to dox myself and I don't want to say anything that's confidential. But I can say I'm going, and I can say that that's where I'll be, which is pretty nice. But yeah, I don't want to say anything that I'm not allowed to say. All right. With that, I know I said I'd go another 10 minutes, but now I'm tired. Now I'm tired. Let's see. I'll check how many words I got. So we got up to 4,407 words. That includes like the little notes I have about the chapter, but no, that's really good. That's a really good amount of words for me to get done in 3 hours. Okay, it is a moderately okay amount of words for me to get done in 3 hours. But that's good, because this week I'll be busy, and so now I already did some of the words. Yay. All right. With that, I think I'm going to close this off. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed stream, feel free to subscribe, press the little bell icon. Oh my gosh, it's 10:19 p.m. for you. Go to bed. It's like almost 4:30 here. It's 4:20, which, yes, funny number. If you've been enjoying the stream, feel free to subscribe. If you press the little bell icon, you will get a notification every time that I go live, and you won't have to miss a stream. And no. Okay. Go on then. No. It's 4:20 here too. I didn't say AM or PM. I mean, don't look at the... There's no light. No light. I don't want to sleep yet. Okay, then don't sleep yet. Don't sleep yet. Go watch... I guess... Go watch Fruits Basket. I don't know. No. If you press the little bell icon, PM. If you press the little bell icon, you get notifications when I go live and when I post videos, so you can hang out and chat again. If you've been watching the VOD, thank you for watching the VOD. If you like the stream, feel free to like it or leave a comment or do whatever you want, and I will hopefully see you in a stream either this week or next week or the week after. I will post a community post when I'm going to be able to stream, and I will post a community post sometime today, just putting out a mass notification. Okay, I'm done. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all